Welcome to Core Wellness Pilates. Going into a V foot position, just working some footwork here. So pressing away, breathing in to prepare, exhale. Feeling the core hugging in. Feeling the lower waist lifting, keeping our neutral spine. And okay, wrapped toes. Scoot those feet in very close together. Wrap the toes around the top of the foot bar and squeeze the foot bar with your feet. Breathing in, exhale. And let yourself stay in dorsiflexion here. And then 2, shoulders relaxed, 3, 4, and exhale. You should really feel some work in the bottoms of your feet. All right, step those heels up. Inhale, breath, exhale. You can play around with how you place your hands. You can have the palms face up just to open up your chest. One more. Let's do some pulses here. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep hugging the TA. Lifting the pelvic floor muscles. Just pulsing in the middle range. All right, fully stretch. Come all the way in. High half toe. Knees together, ankles click together. Inhaling, deep breath, prepare. Exhale, press. Lengthen and bend. And press. Pulling the legs in. 3. Breathing in. Good. Stay long and tall in the springs. Good. Keeping those ribcage points adhered to the mat. 2 more. Should feel some work through your vasti muscles here. Okay, let's press out and hold this one. Lower, exhale, breathing in, exhaling. You should feel some work in those calves. We're going to go ahead and hug our knees into the chest, gently rock side to side, going into single leg stretch with the head down. 2, 3, 4. Pull it in a little closer, pull, pull, and bring it in and open the legs out to the side. Place the heels down. Inhale, breath. Exhale, press. Inner thighs really get a nice stretch here. Nice long neck. Pulses. Press out fully. Inhale, return. Flapping the leg over, we're just going to bring the other leg up. Little circle. Inhale, cross midline. Exhale, pause at center. Inhale, cross and circle out, around and up. Keep your hips still. 3 and 4 and 5. Let's go the other way. Inhale, exhale. And 2 and 3 and 4 and last one. All right, good. Go ahead and give that leg a little hug. Flex and point, flex and point. Peanut butter jar it. Good. Switch. Here we go. And inhale, exhale, pause. 2. You can hold your arms down or you can hold the pegs. 1 more. Other way. 1. Make your circles as big as you can maintain your pelvis. Good. Go ahead and hug the leg. Gently flex, point, circle the leg. All right, let's go ahead and reach up, change the springs. I'm gonna be on one red, but you can be on a red and a blue if you want, or a heavy and a light spring. All right, I'm just on one heavy spring. Really nice and centered. We're gonna bring our legs to a tabletop, squeeze the knees together. Make sure your legs don't get too droopy. And if you wanna make this harder, send your legs out a little bit or pull them in to make it easier and cross at the ankles. Inhale, deep breath, preparing, keeping the rib cage points connected. You're gonna exhale, hug and lift your pelvic floor muscles, reaching down. Breathe in as your arms come up. Inhale, exhale. Good. Let's open the arms into a V and exhale. 1. Breathing in. Let's bring it back to our original fingertips over the shoulders, shoulders down on the mat, rib cage stable. We're going to send one leg ahead as we press the arms down. So inhaling deep breath, exhale. 1. Inhale, return. 2, 3. Exhale as you reach, inhale as you return. Collarbones nice and wide. 2 more. Last one. Good. Let's open the arms into a V. Little add-on here. So we're inhaling, deep breath, preparing. We're going to exhale and send the leg. 1. Lift, lower. And 2. Lift, lower. And 3. Lift, lower. And 4. Lift, lower. And let's finish up with some arm circles. So we'll just circle the arms around and breathe in. exhale, round. Just feels good to move. Let's reverse lifting up to inhale, exhale, sweep down and out. Good. And let's get some triceps here as well. So drop those elbow points down, palms are face front. Your inhale, deep breath, preparing. We're going to exhale, just press those palms. Exhale. Inhale, fold. 3. Exhale on the extension. 4. And 5. Can we add a little extension of those legs? 1. And 2. And exhale. 3. Try to panini your abs. 4. And 5. Keep those wrists nice and long. We're going to press out and hold. Open, close, and bend. Exhale. Open, close, inhale. 3. In and last one. Great job. Go ahead and hook those loops on the pegs. Roll up to your seated. Flip your headrest down, and we'll leave the springs how they are. So sitting up nice and tall. You want to have room to roll back, so just make sure you have a little bit of space back there. And then just go ahead and grab your loops. Okay. You can cross out your legs. If it just feels tight, just cross. That's fine. Inhale, deep breath, and exhale. 1. Breathing in. This really tones your back muscles. And with control, we move, hugging the waist each time. Last one. Open those arms out to the side. Palms face back or palms face down. You can even have the palms facing to the front. You want to open your chest more, get some active stretching in the pectorals and the biceps. Exhale, pull. Inhale, return. Be careful not to just use momentum here. All right, let's bicep curl flexed backward. So you're gonna curl the tailbone underneath and really scoop. Get those shoulders relaxed and wide, and bicep curl. And hold those arms in, round forward, exhaling. Inhale, return, exhale, roll back, and 5, and 4. Good, exhale, breathe. Really find that scoop. Round forward, and return. Tricep pulls. Keep sitting up tall. It's easy to slump here. Keep going. Control the return. More work on that return. 2 more. Keep those elbow points behind you. Good. And relax. All right. I kind of feel like that was pretty good. We can do one more, maybe. Inhaling, deep breath. Exhale. Draw your navel in. Scoop yourself up. And then just rotate. 3, 1. Come back center. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, rounding forward and returning up. Let's do it one more time, just starting with the other side. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, exhale. Center, and 3. Keep those shoulders out of the ears. 2, and 1. To center, round forward, and return up. All right. Let's hook those loops. We're almost done. So I'm gonna put my headrest up. Just going into some leg work with the loops. Right, so just going in our center, inhale, lifting up, and then exhale, pressing down. You can keep your feet pointed the whole time, or you can add a nice flexion, keeping the abdominals actively engaged as we lift. Drop the tailbone down and get that stretch in your hamstrings as you press. Find that belly scoop. And toe outward, point and lift, spiral those legs and flex. Breathing in as you lift, exhale, flex and press. One more time. Glue those legs together. Hold on the diagonal, bend, stretch, open, close. 2, 3, 4. Go into lift, widen, together, and press. Lift, widen, together, and press. Keep the carriage still as you widen. Last one. Bend those knees in. Grab those ropes and stretch yourself up. Drop your tail down. Travel out and get more stretch there. Connect the bottoms of your feet together. Knees way out to the sides. Give yourself a nice stretch. Check mark stretch. Inner thighs, get a nice stretch here. Keep your bowl of soup steady, your pelvis steady. Don't rock out to your long leg. Folding in and switch. I like to dorsiflex here after pointing for the previous exercise. That's a good stretch. Going into our short spine, if you have osteoporosis or pania, you should not do this one. If you have any disc issues or flexion is not something you should do, this is definitely an inversion and can be a problem for people with neck or back pain. So if you're free from that, then you can do this exercise. I'm going to do a modification that everyone can do for about 3 times, and then I'll go into the inversion. So you're going to inhale, lift, exhale, flex, bend the knees, drop the heels slightly, and press out, point those toes. Make sure as you lift up, you're flexing and bending only as much as you can keep this rope off of your legs. Press and stretch. Last time, inhale, fold at the hip, get that nice stretch as you bend, reach your tailbone down, And don't overly bend so that your rope hits. Keep it just barely off of your legs and point, exhale, stretch. All right, here's the inversion. I've flipped my headrest down completely flat, and that's very important for your cervical spine. Let's give ourselves a little running start. So we're gonna really belly scoop and lower the legs a little bit for this. You're gonna inhale up, exhale over, fold at the hip. You'll hit the stopper. You're gonna flex and bend, roll down, stretching those legs out. Pull the heels toward the seat and press out. Inhale, exhale, peel off to lift, squeezing your glutes and hamstrings. You're gonna fold at your hip, flex, bend, roll down, stretching the legs or keeping the legs bent, depending on how stretchy your hamstrings are. And then bend and press through. Let's do it with turnout. Inhale up, exhale, jackknife up, fold over, flex, rotate out, roll the spine down, and pull the heels toward the seat, extend. Inhale, connect the legs in parallel. Exhale, up and over to fold, resting on the shoulders, not the neck. Flex, rotate outward and bend on your inhale. Exhale, roll down. Once the waist touches, you can pull those heels toward your seat. Right yourself and exhale, press. Last time, inhale up, exhale over. Fold at that hip, flex, rotate outward, and roll down. Inhale, exhale, pressing away. Let's go ahead and take our loops off and just roll yourself up. One last stretch. Let your feet together and situate yourself about in the middle. You're going to take your light spring off, so you're just left with one heavy spring. Hand is in your periphery, and then your other hand is going to be palm face up. We're going into a gentle mermaid. So knees together, lifting up really tall. You're going to inhale, drop the shoulder blade down as you reach the arm up. Exhale, elongate through your waist and stretch your side. Inhale, replace, and return. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, push away and stretch, lifting your waist and your belly button. Inhale, shoulders remain down. Exhale. Last time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press and stretch over. Good. Inhale and exhale down. All right, we're going to turn toward our pulley system to go on to the other side. Here we go. Inhaling, deep breath. Exhale, press to stretch. Inhale, up, and exhale, down. Inhale, exhale. Lift through the waist. Ground the sitting bones as you inhale and exhale down. Let's do it one more time. Inhaling up, exhale, stretching over. Inhale up and exhale, stretching down.
Please remember to like or subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so you can get continual updates on the latest videos that I upload. Thanks for joining me today, and thank you for your support. See you next time.